Welcome to Today in History, the channel where we don't just explore the past, we give it a fresh new look. If you thought history was all black and white, wait until you see what we've got in store. Today, we're adding a vibrant twist to the faces that have shaped the United States. Ever imagined how a different perspective could change the way we see our nation's leaders? Well, buckle up. We're morphing all the American presidents into a whole new visual experience. Get ready for a fascinating, fun, and mind-blowing journey through history reimagined. So grab some popcorn, subscribe, and settle in. And let's dive into this captivating transformation. Trust us, you won't want to miss what Donald Trump looks like in this rendition. George Washington, the first president of the United States and a founding father. He led the Continental Army to victory in the American Revolutionary War. John Adams, a leading advocate of American independence and the second president. He played a key role in drafting the Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson, the third president and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. He completed the Louisiana Purchase and commissioned the Lewis and Clark expedition. James Madison, the fourth president, known as the father of the Constitution for his pivotal role in its drafting. He led the nation during the War of 1812. James Monroe, the fifth president, recognized for the Monroe Doctrine, which opposed European colonialism in the Americas. His presidency is often called the era of good feelings. John Quincy Adams, the sixth president and son of John Adams. Prior to his presidency, he was a diplomat and Secretary of State, formulating the Monroe Doctrine. Andrew Jackson, the seventh president, a war hero from the Battle of New Orleans. He was known for his populist approach and policies like the Indian Removal Act. Martin Van Buren, the eighth president and a founder of the Democratic Party. His term was marred by the Panic of 1837, a major economic crisis. William Henry Harrison, the ninth president, served the shortest term, just 1 month, before dying of pneumonia. He was a hero of the War of 1812. John Tyler, the 10th president, first to assume office after a president's death. He annexed Texas shortly before leaving office. James K. Polk, the 11th president, known for territorial expansion of the U.S. through the Mexican-American War, acquiring California and the Southwest. Zachary Taylor, the 12th president and a national military hero from the Mexican-American War. He died 16 months into his term. Millard Fillmore, the 13th president, who assumed office after Taylor's death. He supported the Compromise of 1850, attempting to ease tensions over slavery. Franklin Pierce, the 14th president, whose administration saw the Kansas-Nebraska Act, increasing tensions leading up to the Civil War. James Buchanan, the 15th president, his inability to address the secession of southern states is often criticized as a failure to prevent the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, led the nation through the Civil War and worked to end slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation, assassinated in 1865. Andrew Johnson, the 17th president, who took office after Lincoln's assassination. His lenient Reconstruction policies led to his impeachment by the House. Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th president and Union general during the Civil War. His presidency focused on Reconstruction, but was plagued by scandals. Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th president. His election marked the end of Reconstruction as federal troops withdrew from the South. James A. Garfield, the 20th president, assassinated after only 6 months in office, advocated for civil service reform. Chester A. Arthur, the 21st president, succeeded Garfield. He supported and enforced the Pendleton Civil Service Reform Act. Grover Cleveland, the 22nd president, known for his integrity and opposition to corruption, only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. Benjamin Harrison, the 23rd president, grandson of William Henry Harrison. His administration passed the Sherman Antitrust Act. Grover Cleveland, the 24th president, returning to office after a term away, faced the Panic of 1893, a severe economic depression. William McKinley, the 25th president, led the nation to victory in the Spanish-American War, assassinated in 1901. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th president, known for his progressive policies, trust-busting, and conservation efforts, youngest person to become president at age 42. William Howard Taft, the 27th president, later became Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, continued some of Roosevelt's policies but had a falling out with him. Woodrow Wilson, the 28th president, led the U.S. during World War I and advocated for the League of Nations. Warren G. Harding, the 29th president, his term was overshadowed by scandals like Teapot Dome, died in office of a heart attack. Calvin Coolidge, the 30th president, known for his laissez-faire approach to the economy during the Roaring Twenties. Herbert Hoover, the 31st president, his term saw the stock market crash of 1929 and the start of the Great Depression. Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd president, elected to 4 terms, implemented the New Deal, and led the U.S. during most of World War II. Harry S. Truman, the 33rd president, ended World War II by authorizing atomic bombs on Japan, initiated the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe. Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th president, a World War II general, presided over a period of economic prosperity and the beginnings of the Civil Rights Movement. John F. Kennedy, the 35th president, known for the Cuban Missile Crisis, space race, and advocating civil rights, assassinated in 1963. Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th president, passed significant civil rights legislation and escalated U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War. Richard Nixon, the 37th president, opened diplomatic relations with China, but resigned due to the Watergate scandal. Gerald Ford, the 38th president, the only one not elected as president or vice president, pardoned Nixon, which was controversial. Jimmy Carter, the 39th president, focused on human rights and brokered the Camp David Accords, faced the Iran hostage crisis. Ronald Reagan, the 40th president, former actor and governor, known for Reaganomics, ending the Cold War and surviving an assassination attempt. George H.W. Bush, the 41st president, led a coalition in the Gulf War, managed the end of the Cold War and dissolution of the Soviet Union. Bill Clinton, the 42nd president, oversaw economic expansion, impeached by the House but acquitted by the Senate over the Monica Lewinsky scandal. George W. Bush, the 43rd president, led the U.S. through the 9/11 attacks and initiated wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Barack Obama, the 44th president, first African-American to hold the office, passed the Affordable Care Act and ordered the operation that killed Osama bin Laden. Donald J. Trump, the 45th president, a businessman and television personality, known for tax reforms, trade policies, and being impeached twice by the House. Joe Biden, the 46th president, previously served as vice president under Obama, focused on COVID-19 pandemic response, infrastructure, and climate policies. And that's a wrap on our presidential makeover. We hope you enjoyed this unique twist on history as much as we enjoyed creating it. If this video sparked your imagination or made you see history in a new light, give us a thumbs up. Don't miss out on more fascinating content. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop with Today in History. We love hearing from you, so drop a comment below. Which transformation surprised you the most? Who else would you like to see reimagined? Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and let's continue to make history together.